Masego, with any luck, we're going to find out who these 5 are today.
Of course, Jane, you might remember that there was those allegations in a newspaper suggesting that the son of Chico Twala, that musician in South Africa, his son Londo Twala, was accused of being the person who actually shot Senzo Meyiwa 6 years ago, exactly this month in Vosloorus. He happened to be dating Kelukumalo's sister, Zandi, at the time, and the allegations in that newspaper were that he was the gunman. But he, of course, came out in public to refute those claims, and therefore there'll be a lot of interest to see if he is one of the 5. But of course, there was also that wrongful arrest, Jane, if you remember, after the police sketch of a dreadlocked man. One of the 2 or 3 people who were in a police sketch was a dreadlocked man, and a Zamoguhle Mbata was arrested. That was a wrongful arrest. He was 27 at the time and was arrested just a few days after Senzo Meyiwa's murder, because he just happened to match the sketch of the dreadlocked man. But Jane, I'm just going to ask you and the viewers to come with Teddy and I for a moment. We just realized and spotted AfriForum, the AfriForum team. They're here, including Advocate Kharinal. So we'll try and see if we can get a comment from Kharinal. As you remember, the AfriForum is saying that it's an assassination. Advocate, thank you. I'm so sorry to just come to you like this. Masego from ENCA, sir. Now, AfriForum has already said that this is a case of an assassination. Can you just explain that further to us, please?
Let me just remove this, otherwise. It's not only what we're saying. We had a briefing from the South African Police Service, the investigating team and police management, and they confirmed that we're not looking at a botched robbery. We're looking at a planned assassination or contract killing. So it's not only what we're saying, but I think it's accepted by everybody involved in this matter that that's what we're looking at. So therefore, the criticism that we haven't addressed the mastermind yet, but I'm convinced that we will be addressing the mastermind soon.
Of course, AfriForum has pledged support for the family, and now that there's been arrest, I'm assuming that you're here to represent them because they're all the way in KZN and won't particularly... Oh, hello,
yes,
sir.
Yes, Mr. Senzo Meyiwa.
Hi, I couldn't see you under the mask.
Yes,
Senzo, how are you feeling, coming to court finally to see the 5 people accused of murdering or being involved in murdering your brother 6 years ago?
No, ngiyajabula ukuthi icala selize lafika kuleli zinga, but this is just the beginning. Sizobona iziqhubeka. There's more investigation to esazokwenzeka.
Ninjani ezumndeni Senzo, uma unjani ngiyazi ukuthi baba waze washona alokhu efuna justice for uSenzo. Ninjani uma uzizwe njani mekezwa izolo ukuthi bakhona abantu abazovela namhlanje enkantolo?
Hey, ubhlungu akaphathekile kahle, and umuntu ophathwa na-BP and akekho right bekhala, and angazi yena uzokwazi ukubabuka kanjani laba bantu, but siyazi kuthiwa khona no mastermind yena lo safuna ukuthola ukuthi ubani.
Manje nizenza njani njengoba icala lizovela la eGoli, nizozama ukuthi mhlambe bathatha icala balise ngale ukuthi uma naye akwazi ukuthi attende icala?
No, AfriForum will take care of us. Yonke family bazoyiletha size ngala.
Okay, all right. So he was just explaining to me that AfriForum would in fact make sure that the family is able to come to Johannesburg every time there's an appearance so that they can also see what's happening in terms of the justice. Now, the wheels of justice have obviously moved slow, Advocate, now for the Meyiwa family. What steps is AfriForum going to take to make sure that there is a conviction? Arrests are okay, but of course convictions are more important.
You're 100% correct. I've been saying this all along. To arrest somebody, it's only a start of a process. So there are 2 things here, and that is the Meyiwa family still has some concerns about the investigation and what happened. I mean, it's a case of 6 years. There are lots of rumours. The case developed its own legend. So we'll be dealing with that. We will be looking after their concerns. And we'll be a watching brief as far as the investigation, further investigation is concerned, and as far as the prosecution is concerned, to represent the family and to ensure that justice is done. So we've committed ourselves to the family. They approached us for assistance, and we will be continuing with the assistance for the family.
Now, just my last question, just in understanding of your role in the entire case, Mr. Nell. Obviously, the NPA now has the case and will be prosecuting. There'll obviously also be defense. What will you be doing to assist in this case specifically as the family's representative?
Well, what we've done in the past, we will just continue doing, and that is share information that we have discussions with the investigating team, share our clients' concerns. You know, one of the major things that went wrong, if I can say something went wrong, today I would like to focus on the positive. Positive is it's a huge step in the investigation. But if there's something that I can criticize, you know, when the family came to see us in November 2019, they haven't received any briefing about the matter and the status of the matter. So that's a role we play, and I think it's very important from the aspect of the family to understand the process, to be updated on the status of the investigation, and to ensure that justice is done.
Thank you very much. Jane, that is AfriForum advocate Gerry Nell. He's was speaking to us along with Senzo Meyiwa's brother, Senzo Meyiwa. I couldn't see him under the mask, but he was explaining to us in isiZulu that the mother is not doing well. She's actually quite sad after, hearing of the news. He says that she hasn't been feeling well. As you remember, Jane, Senzo Meyiwa's father, in fact, passed away while trying to find justice for his son. A lot of people would say that he died from a broken heart, basically. And Senzo basically also telling us that AfriForum has taken it upon themselves to, in fact, support the family in a way to make sure that if the case and if the trial happens here in Johannesburg, they will make sure that the family is able to attend all the appearances.
All right, let's leave you all to go in. Marcel, thank you very much for that.